Hi everybody, so the cost of filling the fuel up for your car is skyrocketing. At the moment in the UK it's 162 a litre. I don't know what it's going to be next week, but I've noticed every time I go to the filling stations it's going up 1 or 2p a litre all the time. And I've noticed it when I'm paying for it, it's costing me a lot more. So I'm hoping I'll give you some tips here that are going to help you save money and cut the cost of filling your tank up. So let's get started. If you're new to the channel, by the way, click on that subscribe button, and if you're liking the video, give it a thumbs up. So the first one is have a look around your car, get rid of the clutter. And what I mean by that is if there's anything in your car that's been there for a week or two and you're not even using it, take it out of the car. It's extra weight, you see. It could be anything from a magazine to a booster seat that your kid doesn't need anymore. Have a look in the boot of your car, because you'd be surprised, most people's boots are full of clutter, rubbish that they've been saving in there, so it gets a bit warm and take it to the recycling centre. So have a good route round your boot. Have a good route round the back of your seats where you've put all sorts of rubbish down and clear out the clutter, because if you can get rid of that clutter, if you can get rid of lots of it, you'd be surprised the extra weight slows the car down. It's making a difference with saving fuel. You get more miles per gallon or more miles per litre by getting rid of clutter. So the next one is anything on your roof, and I've got a good example here. I'm an instructor and I've got a roof sign on top, and I know when I take that roof sign off I'm getting an extra 2 or 3 miles per gallon, or even more than that. You know, it's the wind resistance, and I'm considering taking my roof sign off and just having L plates on the front and back of the car. So if you've got some kind of roof rack, have you got anything on there? Do you need the roof rack, or is it just on there because you're a bit too lazy to take it off and you're thinking I'll leave it on there, next month I'll put my bikes on there? Then get rid of the roof rack, because it's resistance, isn't it? And if you've got bikes on there and you only use them at weekend, take them off, put them somewhere safe, because extra weight, more resistance slows the car down. It's using more miles per gallon. Sorry, you're getting less miles per gallon because of the wind resistance. And if you've got a roof box on there, I know it's some of a nice aerodynamic, but it's wind resistance. Have a look at the roof box. Is it full of rubbish? Is it full of clutter again? Empty it out if you don't need it. And if you don't need the roof box on, then take it off. And if you're going, as a good example, another example here, if you're going on holiday, yeah, and you've got your roof box on, your roof rack, and you go wherever you're going to be, and you arrive there, does that roof box need to stay on for the rest of the week, or is it just going to be there because it's easy to leave it there? Then if you're thinking, take the roof box off, put it in wherever you are, in a spare area that's safe, and save yourself some fuel. So car tyres one, obviously you've got all your tyres plus your spare. If you've got a spare tyre, check that as well. Make sure they're inflated correctly with the recommended guidelines with the size of the tyre for the car, right? Because it's quite important. If you're driving around on underinflated tyres, it's more resistance on the road. It's going to wear the tyre down quicker, and it's actually going to be more friction, and you're going to lose more miles per gallon. I think it's something like, if you're 10% less underinflated, it's 3% more fuel you're using. So it's an easy one to sort out. Just regularly check your tyres. I mean, if you've got a pump in your car, you can use that, or you can go to a fueling station and check there. So check your tyres regular and get them inflated to what they should be. So the fourth one is aircon. If you've got a car that's got aircon, you just got to say to yourself, do I need to use that aircon? Because you're going to be surprised how much fuel it's going to use when it's turned on. So in winter, you have it turned up so it's nice and cozy in the car, the aircon on. You're probably going to lose about 3 or 4 miles per gallon by using it. And it's the same sort of thing when you have it in summer. You have it nice, cool to turn down, so you feel nice and cold in the car. It's boiling outside. You know, use it when you need to use it, but don't use it 12 months a year. I'm a sucker for that. I'd have it on all the time, but recently I've started to turn it off and only use it when I need to, and have the windows open a bit more, have a bit of fresh air coming in. So use the aircon when you think you need to, but don't use it 12 months a year, because you're going to use more fuel than you need to. So the fifth tip then, but remember, stay tuned because the bonus one. The fifth tip then is the car service. Lots of people buy cars, and some people get them serviced, some people don't. But if you've got the money to get it serviced, because remember, if you service it, the chances are it's going to last longer, it's not going to break down. So you're actually investing in your car at the same time. But if you get it serviced, the engine's going to run better. And the air filters, if they change that in the service, it's going to use less fuel using the air filter, because it's trying to push air through the filter. If it's clogged up, it's going to use more engine to do it, it's going to use more fuel. But if you get the service done, it'll run better and it'll save you fuel at the same time. So this bonus one then, it's an easy one, and it's also down to, I suppose, if you think about this bonus one, it's a really easy one for you. It's about planning your journey. Right? It's as simple as that. And I'll give a great example. Most people like to go out on a bank holiday Monday in summer because they're going to make a day of it. They've got their weekend off and they're going to go out on the Monday. It's the busiest time of the year where you're going to get stuck in traffic. And if you're driving from A to B and say it's 50 miles away where you're going to go, and you're sat in traffic for an hour, you're using just fuel up. When you're there, sat in there, moving forward, stopping, moving forward, stopping, moving forward, stopping. So you're on the gas, on the brake, on the gas, on the brake, and you're using fuel while you're doing that. So plan the journey. Try to avoid where you think it's going to be congested. If you have to go there, or maybe go the day before, you could do that and save yourself some fuel there. So plan the journey where you're going to go, and try to avoid the busy times or the rush hour times if you can, and that'll save you fuel. So I hope you enjoyed this short video on how to save fuel. If you have, give it a thumbs up and watch out for my next video next week.